The idea of anomalies itself already implies the bizarre, but the following SCPs have once again taken it to the next level. Here are 6 more SCPs you won't believe are real.
SCP-1545. Description: Object Class: Safe. SCP-1545 is a llama costume fit for 2 persons with a tag near the costume's rear reading, Larry the Loving Llama. The anomalous effects of the costume do not occur until it is worn, wherein subjects wearing it will become in character, speaking as if they were Larry themselves. Special containment procedures. Object is to be kept in Containment Locker 1545 at Site 40. Personnel without clearance level 3 and over are barred from access. Notes: subject wearing Larry the Llama will be unable to remove Larry the Llama and continuously act as if they are Larry the Llama until they expire within the costume or are forcefully removed from Larry the Llama. Addendum: it is noted that the character of Larry the Loving Llama currently possesses no threat, as it shows no hostile behavior and is in fact more docile. Subjects who are successfully freed will retain their memory. However, they show no negative attitudes and behave as if it were normal. Interview with D5362 have shown that, following his removal from SCP-1545, he does not appear to have any trauma or negative reaction to his experience. Despite this, Class A amnestics must be administered.
Hello, I am Larry the Llama.
What did I tell you about putting that thing on?
What do you mean?
SCP-131. Description: Object Class: Safe. SCP-131, or iPods, are teardrop-shaped creatures with a single blue eye that does not blink. At the base of each creature is a small wheel that allows them to cover 60 meters in seconds. However, they seem to have no apparent brake system. Special containment procedures: entities are free to roam Site-19 so as long as they do not enter restricted areas or leave the facility. Hourly tabs must be kept on these entities, and while casual contact with the subject is permitted, they are kept to a minimum to prevent them from forming an attachment to personnel. Notes: the entities appear to have the intelligence of common house cats, and are able to communicate with untranslatable high-pitched babbling. They tend to follow and observe personnel forming attachments if they are given affection, which they appear to enjoy. Addendum: once SCP-131 has made an emotional attachment to any personnel, they will follow said member wherever they go. If the subject approaches a dangerous situation or entity, SCP-131 will begin to swarm their companions' feet while anxiously babbling. While cute, the creature's distress may prove to be too distracting for personnel who are involved in handling Euclid and Keter class entities, and thus staff should avoid becoming too attached to them. Unfortunately.
Put it down.
But it's so cute!
SCP-1079. Description: Object Class: Safe. SCP-1079 is a number of sweets labeled Dr. Wondertainment's Bubble Bath Bonbons, with only 2 warning labels: not suitable for children under 3 years old, and only 1 sweet to be taken per sitting. The Foundation currently holds
redacted
crates with 64 packets each. Special containment procedures: all
redacted
crates are stored in Containment Locker 1079 at Site 19. Watchlist databases must be updated in order to intercept any possible new shipments. Notes: human subjects who have consumed SCP-1079 have initially reported tingling sensations, and 10 to 15 seconds later, the subject begins to secrete their own blood, which have turned into a pink bubblegum-scented foam. Addendum: it was initially discovered in
redacted
1990 when it was delivered to various supermarkets all over the globe. There were attempts to trace these deliveries to a distribution center or supplier. However, these investigations have been unsuccessful as of
redacted
2005. I don't think you're supposed to be eating that.
You know what else is sweet? Liking, commenting, and subscribing for more spoops, tunes, and memes. Let us know if you have any more weird SCPs that you'd like us to look into.
We also have a Skillshare affiliate down in the description below. You can use the code FLASH40 for 40% off an annual subscription that will only last until the 21st, so go get it now. Anyways, here's more SCPs.
SCP SCP-066. Description: Object Class: Euclid. SCP-066 is a massive braided yarn and ribbon, the strands of which may be taken and manipulated to produce musical notes. Special containment procedures: Entity is to be kept in a tungsten carbide box at Site 21 in the high-value item storage facility. The box must be inspected monthly to check for interior damage. Notes: When a set of 6 or more notes are produced, the entity will produce a random effect, examples of which are turning into a small calico kitten, producing a 4-minute song, or producing a small cupcake. Recently, it has been producing a deep voice asking personnel, "Are you Eric?" Addendum: During an incident, now referred to as 066-2, a personnel was instructed to remove a portion of SCP-066 with a pair of scissors before testing. Before he was able to cut any string, the entity rolled away, squeaking. When personnel attempted to cut it again, the entity spoke, asking, "Are you Eric?" And when personnel replied, "No," the entity morphed into its present state and began emitting a loud sound until the personnel had to be escorted away. Since this incident, SCP-066 displays more unpredictable behavior, including more negative and harmful effects. Eric. Are you Eric? Who's Eric?
SCP-3312. Hello! Description: Object Class Euclid. SCP-3312 is a magnetic agent operating under the false identity of a fan website that induces a compulsion in humans to consume various content relating to various fan bases. Special containment procedures: There must be a constant monitoring of all forms of social media for links, URLs, and advertisements relating to this agent. Such instances must be neutralized and logged for future reference. Affected individuals are administered Class B amnestics, while hostile individuals must be contained and observed in Site 990. Notes: The anomaly's current interest appears to be furry-related content, media, and products. Exposed individuals with no prior involvement will undergo 6 stages of involvement with the furry fandom before completely disappearing into their new identity. At minimum, the agent originated from an amateur entrepreneurial group Accelerate the Future and is referred to as ATF. It has been noted that any content from the website itself can manifest the same effects to the agent itself. This might be our most dangerous creature yet.
SCP-1689. Description: Object Class: Safe. SCP-1689 is a burlap bag made out of brown, roughly woven jute, with roughly 200 common potatoes. The interior of the object, referenced to as SCP-1689-A, is a large, extra-dimensional space of undetermined volume filled with potatoes. Special containment procedures. Object is under restricted access with the exception of site cooking staff in area.
Redacted.
It is to be stored in a medium-sized artifact storage labeled compartment.
Redacted.
Notes: When portions of SCP-1689-A are empty, nearby potatoes grow abnormal tumor-like bulges that eventually split into fully sized potatoes. Addendum: SCP-1689 was recovered in a small village in northern Siberia. Reports were confiscated and investigated by the Foundation, and they had been using SCP-1689 as their sole food source. However, it appears that no one in the village was able to recall how they had come into possession of SCP-1689.
I've located the intruders!
Eat my potatoes! Ah!
So, what do you think of...
Lisa, I found the potatoes! Let's go!
Oh god, oh god.
There they are! Go, 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 go!
Thanks to Comet Eternal for lending us his voice, and if you want to check out our collaboration on his channel, you can watch it right now. And if you want more SCP videos, then you can check out our last one.